passion. Am a soldier, won't surrender faith. This I can fire that never burns to embers. The voice of the unheard. Love is the answer.
I gotta speak it, believe it, that's how I feel inside.
I can't sit here quiet.
You can take my heart, you can take my breath when you pry it from the cold dead chest.
This is how we rise up. Heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. This is how we rise up. Heart is beating faster, feels like thunder. Magic static, call me a fanatic. It's our world, they can never have it. This is how we rise up. It's our resistance, you can't resist us. Can you hear me? Are you listening? Sleeping and the shadows could be making history. Through the fire, on the water, used to be a slave, but now you are a conqueror.
They can take my heart, they can take my breath when they pry it from the cold dead chest.
This is how we rise up. Heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. This is how we rise up. Heart is beating faster, feels like thunder. Magic static, call me a fanatic. It's our world, they can never have it. This is how we rise up. It's our resistance, you can't resist us. We're rising up, rising up, we're rising up, rising up, we're rising up. This is how we rise up. It's our resistance, you can't resist us. This is how we rise up. Heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. This is how we rise up. Heart is beating faster, feels like thunder. Magic static, call me a fanatic. It's our world, they can never have it. This is how we rise up. It's our resistance, you can't resist us.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Voltage. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, man. Off the back of our first crowning show, we got new champs. But the show must keep going. We got to keep this thing rolling every single time. It is our next step. Hello to everybody in the chat. Ryan, Dusk, Splendid, Rio, Wisteria. Welcome on in to everyone who is here. Solara, welcome in. I see you as well. We have got a show planned out tonight. It is going to be fantastic. Got the 2K audio going. We are ready to get this thing started. We got some fun matches for tonight. Some that are a little more polarizing than others, as I have seen from earlier today. The GM was a little bit concerned for his life. However, all that has been resolved. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get ourselves into the first match of the night. It is a little bit of an old rivalry turned into tag team action, a rivalry that spans decades, generations, not here, but in the video game world. It is the Mario Bros versus the Tyrant Syndicate. It is Bowser and M. Bison against Mario and Luigi. poll is up. Ezra and Polka, welcome in as well. Poll is up for you guys. This is gonna be a quite fun start to this show. I'm ready for it. Yeah, real quick. So, let's go ahead and get this show started as we go ahead and turn up the voltage. Do we think Wario and Waluigi will get involved here? Maybe. I'd hope that they really don't. But here comes the Mario Brothers. It is Mario. It is Luigi. We are here. Mario and Luigi are here. The second that Bowser and M. Bison made their debut last week, Mario and Luigi came up to the GM and said, we want a match against them. Opening, welcome in. Ezra, welcome in. I think I already said hi to you already. Nathan, welcome in as well. Here comes the Tyrant Syndicate. I'm sorry, did the announcer say anything? What do you mean, did the announcer say handicap match? What are you talking about, the announcer said handicap match? What? Huh? What do you mean handicap match? That is, not what was supposed to happen.
Weight of 1,071 pounds. Dr. Robert Nick the King Powers and a superstar, the Empire of Pain.
Oh. Yo, that wasn't supposed to happen. It wasn't supposed to be a handicap match. It was supposed to be 2-on-2. Also, yeah, 1,071 pounds? Holy moly. I'm surprised these three are together. Usually villains don't get along with other villains in games. Yeah. I don't understand. I don't understand why they're together in the first place, but I also don't understand that it's a handicap match. I was told it was supposed to be 2-on-2, but apparently it's now 3-on-2, and I don't know if the Mario Bros can do anything about it. Oh my gosh, it's 3-on-2. Well, we're underway. Bobby calling this matchup. Oh gosh, that is not the greatest thing for the Mario Bros. As Mario's starting this thing off against Bowser. The main rivalry of this entire matchup. As Bowser lifting Mario up, powerbomb position, and puts him straight into the corner. And I'm sorry, I see Bowser and Eggman have that giant bar. That purple bar? Oh gosh. Mario with the drop kick, and that didn't take Bowser down in the slightest. Tried to get him. Bowser didn't even flinch. He didn't flinch. Tag made to M. Bison, gets the claws into Mario's mouth. And a Sister Abigail from M. Bison. The only one of these three that is not a giant is now in the match, and Mario, I think, needs to focus on that. Mario needs to focus on M. Bison. Both of them do. Tags made to Luigi. Let's see if the Bros can handle the odds. Even if Bowser wins, it would still take a long time to even the win-loss record against Mario. It would. But this is This might be a mugging. As M. Bison taking it to Luigi, shot to the leg. And Bowser's tagged right back in. They got a lot of work to do. Luigi gets out of the way, tried to chop at the leg of Bowser, and he didn't even get a chance to take him down. Off the ropes, grabbed him by the head. Luigi catching him though. Drop kick again, he still stays standing. Picked up by Bowser and sent into the turnbuckle in Tyrant Syndicate corner. Tried to make the tag, Luigi blocked it. Tried to steamroll through him again, still can't get him. Bowser's still just too big, too strong. Luigi can't even get any form of offense in this time. Yeah, this is a straight up jumping. I agree, opening. This is a straight up jumping, but Luigi does take Eggman down, but just gets turned around right into a choke slam. Courtesy of Bowser. Oh no, Luigi. Trying to get to Eggman. Couldn't get to him. Hammerlock lariat on the outside by the man who has the master plan. You gotta think he was probably part of the reason that this handicap match is even a thing. It was supposed to be 2-on-2. But Bowser now just taking it to Luigi. Sends him into the turnbuckle ring post. The Hurricane Rana takes Bowser down. Count at 8. Bowser gets back in the ring, so does Luigi. He gets right to the back with that forearm, and Bowser tried to pick him up. Countered by Luigi. Yeah, it definitely wasn't Bowser who changed it to a handicap match. Then he takes Luigi down. Forgot count on exists. The Mario Bros. Might actually have a chance if they play a little dirty. They might, but I don't know if that's what they'll want to do. And Bowser, that true air sidewalk slam. Mario had to come break that up. Picked him up. Oh, went for the finish. And Luigi caught him with the knee as he got out of it. The giant bar is gone on Bowser. The Mario Bros. Might have a little bit more of a chance now. But he's still too strong to lift. He's still too strong, too big to do any damage to, but Luigi's managed to take him down. You act like they haven't, who hasn't played or witnessed Mario Kart or Mario Party. Who knows? Luigi hits that elbow, that superstar flash elbow, and takes him down with a bulldog. Climbs up top. Luigi looking to fly. Mushroom stomp. He got him with the mushroom stomp. And then Bison has to come in and break it up. Got him with the mushroom stomp, and Luigi makes the tag to Mario. DDT to Bowser. And Mario, double foot stomp to the gut of the King of the Koopas. But Bowser reversed him into the corner. Picks him up. Just toss him into the other corner. And picks him up again. Runs all the way to the other side again. And then, oh, if that drop kick hits, that was about to be devastating. With a cover on Bowser, kick out at 2. First cover of the match. And he kicks out. And a drop kick to the side of the temple, and he, oh my gosh, he just got right back up. Bowser just got right back up. He said, that did nothing to me. Tags made back to M. Bison. A clothesline and a spear at the same time. And now M. Bison was going to work, but now Mario with that knee. Bison back up. Caught him though. Knee to the face. They have a chance. Bowser is stubborn. He is stubborn, but might not be the case anymore. But Bowser's been tagged back in. Oh my gosh, he's up on the top. He's up on the top ropes. Doomsday device! Doomsday device from up there! And Bowser picks up Mario. Follow-away slam! You think if the villains tag Eggman, he's still got the giant bar. You'd think they would. If they could isolate Bowser, they could have had it. But I guess isolating someone in a tag match for that long is quite difficult. It absolutely is. As Mario, it's a count of 6 now. Big knee. Almost got Meteora. Picks him up. We're at a count of 8. Mario back in the ring. So is Bowser. At the count of 9. Off the ropes. Over top. Mushroom stomp. Kind of. Hit a double foot stomp. Into the corner. Bowser's still stubborn, and Bowser's stunned. Tag made to Luigi. Double super kick. They're setting up for it. Both of them going to the corners, climbing up top for the double one-up. Quick cover. And Bison came in to take out Mario, and then Eggman came in to break up the pin. Luigi climbs up. Both of them can't get in. But he didn't reach far enough to get the mushroom stomp. But gets a splash. Tag made to Mario, who was a bit focused on M. Bison, but now Mario's back in. This is their chance. Bowser's isolated. Superstar elbow. Cover on Bowser. Nobody can come in. He burns resiliency. Bowser burns resiliency. Tyrant Syndicate might have made a huge mistake in underestimating these two. Turned around, no. Bowser catches him, but Mario reverses. Puts him in the corner. Sets him up. And down with the leg drop. And Mario takes down Eggman, but that allowed Bowser to make the tag to M. Bison. I think Mario now trying to work on that giant bar, but Eggman just threw him back in the ring to M. Bison. Mario, though, double underhook, no. Caught by Bison. Is Bowser's stubbornness about to cost him again? Not at least right now. Into the corner. Oh, no, countered by Mario. Sets up 360 code breaker from Mario. All right. Oh, and the cheap shot. Cheap shot by Eggman. That kind of still helped him. Fireball to M. Bison. And Bowser broke it up. That fire flower, fireball punch. Mario putting Bison in the corner. Tried to make the tag. Couldn't get it. Oh, Shadow Hammer. And oh no. And the tag's made to Eggman. The freshest in the match. He still has that giant bar this whole time. And he saw Mario set up. And he's busted open. Went for the signature. Mario actually stopped it. But gets pushed away. Couple shots to him. He stays standing. Pushed away again. Clothesline from Eggman. And tags in M. Bison. Trying to keep himself as fresh as possible. And look at this. Bowser tosses Mario into the ring. And then Eggman actually got in the ring. I don't know if he meant to do that, but the finisher was reversed by Mario. Off the ropes, over top. Over top again. Roll through, DDT. And makes the tag into Luigi, who's had a little bit of time to recover and has a finisher. Both of them do, actually. Both of the Mario Brothers have finishers, knee to the back. And there is a chance now. There's a bit of a chance. Snapmare driver cover on Bison. Nobody can come in, but he kicked out at 1. Bison kicked out at 1. Mario tagged back in. Big knee sends Bison to the outside. And now waiting for that Tyrant that is M. Bison to get back in the ring. Mario actually just went out after him. Grabbed him by the back. Bulldog. The Bros are doing well for themselves. They are. They're doing a lot better than I thought. Superstar elbow on the outside. Bison's in a lot of trouble now. But now Bowser gets the chance to buy Bison just a little bit of time. But Mario actually got up first. He actually got up first over Bison. Big shot. The tag. The tag's made to Luigi. They're setting up. Nobody can come in and help out Bison. They're going up again. They gotta keep doing this. Double one up. Nobody can help Bison. Luigi into the cover. Bison burns as well. 2 members of the Tyrant Syndicate have burned resiliency, and neither one of the Mario Brothers have. The counter by M. Bison. Picking up Luigi and puts him into the corner. Big boot. Big boot, and now choking him in the corner. Oh, went for the knees. Luigi got out of it. Went for the knee. Didn't land the knee strike. And a lariat from Bison. And tags out to Eggman. Super kick to Luigi. Flush on the jaw. But Luigi kicks out at 2. And the tag's made to Mario. Oh, Eggman. Set him up. Hit the lights. A little crossroads style maneuver. As Eggman taking it to him. Shot to the leg. Picks him up. Power bomb position. Turns him around and sends him into the turnbuckle. And now runs at him. Big boots. From Dr. Robotnik. Oh, wait. Mario gets rid of the giant bar. And then a forearm to the face. There is a chance that the Mario Bros can do this, but I think Eggman might be trying to shut that down right away. Tag made to Luigi. Oh. Luigi might have been looking for something there. Went for a headbutt. That didn't work. Clothesline. Put his whole body weight into it. Sent to the corner. Tried to make the tag, didn't get it. Oh no, and Bison with the cheap shot! He calls that cracking eggs. That chokeslam backbreaker. Mario had to break that up. Signature though reversed. But a cheap shot from Bowser. And I think Luigi seeing stars. Tag made to Bison. And flying in, shoulder tackle. Bison's climbing up top. Looking to fly is Bison. Didn't land the knee drop. Was too far away. And that actually allowed Luigi to get a bit of an advantage. Goes for the cover on Bison after that. Bison's taking a lot of damage. He kicks out at 2. Luigi picking Bison up. Couple shots. Oh no, moved out the way. Bison, knee to the face, dropping down onto the knee of Luigi. Or, well, of himself. Luigi gets dropped onto the knee. Sent to the corner. Tags made to Bowser. Double team now. Puts Luigi on the ropes. And a boot to both sides of his head. Boot to both sides of Luigi's head. As Bowser tried to set him up. Luigi puts him in the corner. Turns him around. Forearm to the back. Now Luigi turns him back around. Clothesline. Looking for a bulldog, and it didn't land. Bowser pushed him away and sent him into enemy territory. Tags made to Bison, and Mario can't come in. Doom Protocol. Right to Luigi. Cover. Luigi burns resiliency. And now they got him right where they want him. Bowser headbutts Luigi and he's busted open. Middle ropes. Went for a forearm from the middle ropes. But Luigi got out of it. Luigi went for some sort of shoulder block there. Got I think a headbutt of some kind. Cover. Bison kicks out at 2 again. Luigi has got to tag out fast, but Bison's getting up. Bison's getting up immediately and just tossed him. Tossed him across the ring, and Eggman's tagged back in. Pulling away at the arm. Luigi has a signature. He has 2 finishers, but he's just getting worked over by the Tyrant Syndicate. Crawls to the corner, trying to save himself here. Eggman's barely been damaged this entire matchup. Shots to the guts with the shoulder. Pulling back the shot. Said this'll put you down. Boot to the face. And that might just put Luigi down. Cover. Dang it. A well-fought effort from the Mario Bros. They took it to him. But the numbers game of the Tyrant Syndicate stood tall. They couldn't handle all 3 of them. They had their chances. They nearly were able to end it. But the second Eggman tagged in, everything turned around. Bowser's probably not going to shut up about this for a while. I don't think any of them are. That Doom Protocol hit on Luigi, and the second they got the chance, they isolated him. They divided, they conquered, and they put Luigi and Mario down. Luigi could have just made the tag. Maybe there would have been a world where the Bros won. Eggman is, in fact, the biggest threat of that trio. He barely took any damage. It was a 50-50 split, but it was the Tyrant Syndicate who used the numbers game to their advantage, picked up. And as opening said, it's his match next. We must move on. I don't know if Bowser's gonna shut up about that. I don't know if any of them are gonna shut up about that. Regardless, it is Fatal 5-way time. It is Sayakiller. It is Opening. It is Flare. It is Arrow. And it is GM Hippo. Though he is not the GM here, obviously. Well, I'd say 4 of these competitors wanted a match. Opening came to my office, said he wanted to take on Sayakiller after they teamed up together at the very first week against Broken Justice, Joker and Akechi. They came up short. Opening wanted to bring their best to Sayakiller. GM Hippo, he came into my office as well. He said that he just wanted to fight. He wanted to fight anybody. Flare also came into the GM's office, wanted a match as well. And given the recent events revolving around Flare and Arrow, I found it fitting to put Flare and Arrow in the same match again and put all of them together in this Fatal 5-way. So, when there are 5 different competitors in this matchup, with one fall, who picks up the win? Will it be Saya, Flare, GM Hippo, Opening, or Arrow? There's only one way to find out as we go ahead and turn up that voltage. Bring your best. I mean, if they have the reasons to talk, they will. By the way, 5-way time. And coming out first, it is Sayakiller.
The following contest is a fatal 5-way match. Making his way to the ring from the North Pole, weighing in at 244 pounds, Sawyer
Sayakiller. We haven't seen him since the very first week. He answered the Broken Justice Open Challenge from Joker and Akechi. Teamed up with Opening in that matchup. They didn't do the greatest against Joker and Akechi and picked up the loss. Now, this could be a new start for Sayakiller. Could be a new start for everybody in this matchup. But we'll have to see what Sayakiller can do in this match right now. Good luck to him. From what I've seen, he's got something. Who knows if he can pick up that win right now in this Fatal 5-way. Coming out second, it is someone who's been a little controversial over this past little while. It's Flare. I went back and I checked the footage of that backstage brawl with Flare and Arrow. To my surprise, I found out that it was actually Flare who threw the first punch, who started the fight with Arrow. Seemed just in a rage, in some sort of anger. Flair attacked Arrow. Yeah, I'm sorry, Open. I completely forgot to do that. I'll do that next time. And coming out next, it's GM Hippo.
And from Hope, Michigan, weighing in at 270 pounds, General Maniac!
Gosh dang it. Man's cartwheeling around with this theme playing in the back. You got kidding me. Well, GM Hippo, he wanted the match. As much as I know from this guy, he's the general manager of another show. That's literally all I know. How do you define insanity? This man, right here. Let's go Hippo, Mitten Men all the way. GM Hippo, not the GM of this show, GM of another show. Let's see what he can do. I don't know if he's had fighting experience or not. I don't know what even that logo is on his shirt. Probably his show or something like that, I don't know. If it is, maybe you should guys should go check it out or something like that, I don't know. But coming out next, it's opening. Coming out with a new look. Little jacket, little blue shirt. Opening wanted to change up his look a little bit. Told me it was a brand new start for him, brand new opportunity. So it called for a brand new look. Good luck to him in this fatal 5-way match. Let's see what he is able to do. I hear he's also got some sort of other move he's wanted to show. We'll see if he's got the ability to pull that off in this Fatal 5-Way. But coming out last in the Fatal 5-Way, the other side of that controversial pairing of Flair and and themselves, it is Arrow.
Representing the iconic duo from Florida,
Call it what you will about the fact that Flair attacked Arrow backstage, or at least started the fight. You can kind of say Arrow might have provoked it. The comments that I'd seen in the group chat from Arrow almost seemed like it was provoked. No Sakura with them tonight. Arrow coming out on their own. It is a new Arrow entrance as well. Arrow could possibly pin Flair again, like they did in the triple threat match involving themselves, Flair and Maki. But there's a lot more competitors in this matchup, and only one fall. So let's get it going. Roll up by opening, turned back by Flair, but broken up. Saya and Arrow on the other side. Now GM Hippo and opening. Going at it. As all 5 competitors doing battle in this matchup. No stakes, just a straight up fight. Opening, grabbing Arrow. Gets the elbows though. As Saya getting caught by Flair, and GM Hippo just went and swung at absolutely nothing. And then just gets out the ring. Gets out the ring and grabs the kendo stick. Oh, swings it to opening straight away and then hits Saya with it right afterwards. Goes for the cover on opening, but Arrow's there to break it up. When did Bobby get taken out? When did Bobby get taken out of this matchup? Come on. You can't be having this already. Come on. Arrow now grabbing a kendo stick themselves. swing it, and of course swings it right at Flair. And now they went at it for a second, but Sayakiller taking Flair down as Hippo sent into the ring post by open. Headlock driver from Sayakiller. And the kendo stick breaks over the head of Flair. Goes into the cover, but opening is there to break it up. Hippo tossing arrow across the ring. Opening and Sayakiller, former tag partners, now enemies in this match, going at it. Off the ropes. Big slam from Sayakiller. As Flair just tossed the kendo stick that was still there at Saya and hits a clothesline. Opening. Now sends Sayakiller off the ropes himself. Backbreaker. That's Arrow with a little senton to Hippo. Arrow grabbing a baseball bat. Apropos, given the theme. Flair. Now sends opening into the corner. And Hippo just telling him to shush. For no reason despite being out of the ring. But now gets in the ring. German suplex to opening. He's stunned. Flies in. Big drop kick to Flair. All right. Big drop kick from Hippo. Into the cover. Arrow breaks it up. Arrow actually has a finisher. I didn't even notice that. First one to build one up, and opening hits that bicycle knee strike to Sayakiller on the outside. Clothesline to Arrow as Flair and Hippo goes at it in the ring. Set him up, caught by Flair. Flair. Elbows though by Hippo. Arrow stepping in, stepping out. And then opening just knocked Arrow off the apron as Sayakiller rages up. Hippo with the baseball bat in hand and whacks it over that wreath, that crown of Sayakiller. Clothesline though by opening. Everybody on the outside now except for Flair, who's looking to fly. Double axe handle to opening as Arrow sending Hippo away. Sayakiller, sidewalk slammed open. Arrow. Okay, Hippo just let Arrow grab the weapon. Why not? But then takes Arrow down. Opening with a sledgehammer. As Hippo with a kick to the midsection of Arrow. And it's a DDT on open. Saya sending Flair away. Saya now getting back into the ring, waiting for an opponent to come in and fight him. Back suplex from Hippo into a leg drop. And look on the other side, Arrow and Flair continuing where they left off last week, going at it again. But now Saya with that kendo stick. Shot to Flair, broke it over the leg. And now Hippo sending opening to the ring and grabbing the sledgehammer. Runs to the other side, then knocks Saya down with that sledgehammer. And again, Arrow and Flair goes at it. These two just don't seem to be bothering to fight anybody else but each other. Oh, the back elbow. That back elbow from GM Hippo into the cover. Opening kicks out at 2. Flair could have broken it up, but instead turned to attack Arrow. Neck breaker. And tossed now is Sayakiller at the hands of GM Hippo. Opening runs in, takes Flair down. Opening does have a finisher. Caught by Flair. Flair sets opening up. Off the ropes into the corner. Now Sayakiller with that pop-up punch. 2K writes the story itself? Sure does. Sledgehammer shot to Arrow. And Sayakiller hits that killer reading to Flair as Hippo breaks it up. That bear hug spine buster he calls the killer reading. As Arrow gets back into the ring, Sayakiller sending Hippo off the ropes. Stole the back elbow from GM Hippo and a silly del Sol from Arrow to Sayakiller. into the cover, and Saya has to burn resiliency, and then Flair takes Arrow down again. Funny that 3 of these people are on Hippo's brand. Yeah, seriously. Hippo telling them to shush again. Oh, Arrow with the roll-up. Got caught. Went for the blaze kick. Opening actually grabbed Flair. Hits the closing. Arrow knocks Opening down. Hits a moonsault on Flair. And then tries to go for the pin. But Opening breaks it up. Wait a minute. Goes for the cover again. But Flair kicks out. GM Hippo with that clubbing blow to the back of Arrow. Out the way. Little combination shots into a Meteora. Dropped down by Flair. Cover now on Sayakiller. Broken up. Broken up by Flair. Flipped over. Opening got out of the way. Clothesline caught. Put to the corner. Kick down, no, Flair caught it. As GM Hippo with a chair to Arrow on the outside. Saya sent to the outside on the apron. The hands of Flair as Arrow now grabbing the chair. Drop kick sends Saya down. Luthez press from GM Hippo to Arrow. As Flair with a baseball bat shot to Sayakiller and Saya's stunned. Opening, picking up Flair, power bomb. Flair kicked up and taking the time to taunt. And now look at this. Both Flair and Arrow in the ring. And Flair was about to get hit with that sledgehammer shot. Instead dove out to hit Sayakiller. And that caused Opening to actually hit Arrow instead. Was that planned? Maybe, as the blaze kicks hit onto Arrow. Cover by Flair, but Sayakiller is right there to break it up. Samoan drop from Saya. As Flair with kicks and a DDT. Both of them down inside the ring as everybody else on the outside. Opening that bicycle knee strike to GM Hippo, and now Flair shooting up the band for that blaze kick. Right to Saya. Cover, but Opening's there to break it up. 4 actually. Okay. Flair putting Opening in the corner as Arrow taking Hippo down. Clothesline caught. Big kick from Opening. Shots from Opening to Sayakiller. Now these two inside the ring by themselves. Roll up from Saya on Opening. No, reverse it back. Opening reverses it back, but Arrow breaks it up. Climbs up top, but Opening took Arrow down. As Saya putting Flair in the corner. Opening looking to fly. Big shoulder tackle to Arrow. As the signature from Saya was reversed by Flair, DDT onto the chair, and then a leg drop from Opening. What a sequence right there, as Opening could be looking to set Flair up for another closing. And hits it right to Flair. Into the cover, shoulders down. Flair had to burn resiliency. Oh, now he had another finisher. Looks to hit the closing on Arrow and does, right on the chair. But Saya taking Opening down. No one's actually trying to make the cover on Arrow, like at all. But GM Hippo with those combinations. Meteora as Saya with the elbow to Arrow. Cover on Arrow, and Flair breaks it up. Elbow drop to Opening. Cover now, broken up by Flair. Saya has a finisher, the only one with one. Arrow's got a signature. 3 of the 5 have resiliency. And Flair stepping in, stepping out. Drop kick from Hippo, just whiffed. Whiffed on it. Saya, killer reading to opening, but doesn't actually go for the cover on Flair. Arrow stepping in, stepping out. Saya goes to the middle ropes. And a splash. Kind of hit both Hippo and opening at the same time. Ground and pound from GM Hippo. But Arrow with the chair. Picked up. Electric chair drop. And into the cover from GM Hippo, and Flair breaks it up. Slapped Hippo right in the face, and now goes right after Arrow. Wait. Lift it up. Goodness. That sketch snap brainbuster. No one's there. Arrow has pinned Flair again. Arrow pins Flair for a second time. Three times if you include that backstage brawl. Arrow can't stop winning. Oh God. Arrow sees the opportunity. A well done from all 5 competitors. But at the end of the day, Arrow saw the moment. As you see here, that closing from opening to Flair. Arrow actually couldn't get it in time. That caused Flair to burn resiliency. As that combo was hit by Hippo onto opening, Saya would hit the elbow drop onto Flair. Arrow. And then would set up for that sketch snap brainbuster with everybody distracted on the outside. Arrow would seize the opportunity.
Here is your winner.
And Arrow picks up the win. Now I could have sworn Sayakiller would have been pinned once he was the first to burn resiliency. He wasn't though. It was Flair who was pinned by Arrow. There we go. 50% on Sayakiller in opening, 20 on Flair, 20 on GM Hippo, and 10 on Arrow. It was the 10% of you who voted for Arrow that got the win. Starting to fully believe Flair doesn't have what it takes to be a champion, let alone a top star on the division. Bold words. Bold words indeed. Oh shoot, need to go. Also, congratulations to Arrow. Yeah, Kara, get yourself ready to go. Your match is next. Good match. I learned lots. That's always a good thing. That's always good to know. Good to see. As we go ahead and move on. Arrow, on the other hand, I think they have what it takes to be both. Very interesting indeed. As we now move on to another multi-man matchup. It is triple threat newcomer battling. Newcomer battle. It is Elias Virell versus Kara versus Arataki Itto. Get good, redhead. Dang. We all learn lots about all parties involved. It is interesting. It is. And it looks like Hippo had himself a little bit of a good time. Never do that with the theme again, my guy. Never do that again. I'm kidding. That was hilarious. Everyone did amazing in the matches we've had tonight. A lot better than I would ever do in the ring. Listen, Dusk, you haven't had the opportunity to make your appearance yet. But I talked to the GM. He's made sure you're getting a shot. Hippo would do it again, he would do it again. And I commend him for that. I commend him for doing it again, because he probably would. I hate that theme change. I hate that theme changing. Also open, I'll remember to put the new entrance for Flair. I'll remember to do that next time around. But now, we've got ourselves a triple threat. Elias Virell, Shirectus, Arataki Itto. Let's go ahead and turn up the voltage. Here we go. We start it off with Elias
The following contest
Virell.
is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from the Renaissance, weighing in at 195 pounds, Elijah, the Operator.
Elias is here. Oh, I was supposed to do your name. Mentioned from Bailey's Trons. Huh. Yeah, I was supposed to do that. My bad. Listen, that was kind of funnier, though. It was kind of funny. He just started doing cartwheels for no reason, though. It was kind of hilarious. But Elias Virell is here. According to what I know, he is a poet. I didn't even know it. I don't think any of you knew it. But now, you do. Elias making his debut tonight. It was bouncy. It sure was bouncy. Coming out next.
First, from out of this world, weighing in at 232 pounds, the one, Akira Itto.
The one and only Arataki Itto. Itto from Genshin Impact. A vision holder and a vision user. Apparently also an Oni. Not sure why you shot the Titantron. I don't know why he shot the Titantron. Thankfully, he didn't have an actual arrow in his hand. Otherwise, we would have had to have him pay for the Titantron to be fixed. Thank goodness he didn't. But Arataki Itto looks to make a shining impression in this matchup. Can he do that? We'll just have to see. Good luck to him. Good luck to Elias. And last, but certainly not least, it is Kara Shirectus, the funeral director. I just want Flair to get a win, man. Same here opening, but hey, at least you're not getting like. At least 2K is being nice to you. That's always a good thing. Can't argue with the truth. You're just gonna have to try and get better if you want a chance to be at the top. Stardust was normal and should still golf around the most plus you can't tell me you keep it all to me. Not a banger. It is a banger. It is a banger. I won't lie. Here comes Kara with a very interesting theme. 2K apologized to opening. Sure did. Kara, like I said before, apparently a funeral director. That's probably where all the caskets came from backstage. I found like 3 of them backstage. That's probably where they came from. Kara, maybe you gotta put the caskets somewhere else. Someone takes their job seriously if that entrance was any indication. He does take it seriously. Kara, good luck to you. This music sounds familiar. I believe it's called Enjoy the Silence. Rio, am I correct in saying that it's called Enjoy the Silence? Either way. How many caskets are backstage? 3. There's 3 caskets backstage. All of them actually lined up in one area. Just in like a boiler room. Not sure why they're in the boiler room of all places. It's a remake of Enjoy the Silence, yes. Okay. My phone low, be right back. Okay. Go charge up your phone opening. We'll see you back in a minute. Triple threat. Elias Virell, Arataki Itto, Kara Shirectus. Who's going to make their mark? Let's find out, Bobby. Ring that bell. Uppercut straight away from Elias. And it's a Guri right to Kara. Itto, big boot. And now Elias and Kara going at Itto, the biggest man in the matchup. Somehow both Kara and Elias are very similar in size. As much as I know, Elias is 5'5". And a torture rack bomb from Itto as as Kara looking to grab the first weapon, and it's a baseball bat. Shot right to Elias, and then one to Itto. Kick to the back. Kara taking the early advantage. I think Elias might actually be taller than Kara. I think like just by mere inches, Elias might actually be taller than Kara. That's crazy. Itto sending Elias into the corner, but a big knee right to Elias from Kara. And now Kara flies in, knee drop, didn't really land, only because 2K has a sign that says no people shorter than 5'4". Itto sending Kara to the outside, now working away on Elias, and then back to Kara. Sets up back suplex onto the side of the apron. That's the hardest part of the ring. Forearms from Kara, chop blocked. Itto sent into the apron again. As Elias with that baseball bat. Kara's canonically 5'1". Oh gosh. Itto, that punch straight to Elias, picked up that torture rack bomb again. That time I think landed head first onto the baseball bat, and Kara, hold up, picking up Itto for what they call the final burial. Last ride, power bomb to Itto on the outside. Picking up Elias, might be looking for it again. Roll up, however it's not false count anywhere, so Elias lets it go immediately. Tried to send Itto into the steps, but Itto managed to stop himself. Elias, on the other hand, did not. And now Itto, the only one standing. What's our cameraman doing? Yo, our cameraman is struggling. Tried to get themselves out of the way of the beams that were just right there. As Kara with the sledgehammer shot to Itto. And now both Kara and Elias, well, were getting in the ring. Elias stepped in and stepped out. As Itto gets back up, float over DDT. Right to Elias. Camera, we didn't want to see the light set up. No, we didn't want to see the light set up. Uh-oh. Kara was looking for that finisher, that tombstone pile driver, but Itto caught it, sets up Kara for the one and Oni. Right down, but broken up by Elias. Sent to the corner. Itto kicks to Elias. Right into the corner. Goes to the outside and looking to grab the steel steps. Kara kicking Itto, which knocks the steps down. Palm strikes from Kara to Itto on the outside. And Elias went to roll through and rolled through twice. Didn't do anything with it, just wanted to roll. I'll take it, I guess. Sure. Kara and Elias going to meet each other on one side of the ring, while Itto taking his time over on the other end, and Kara sent into the ring post. Elias taking the leg down, and now Itto coming to find these two. But actually just, oh, okay, Itto, walking away. Itto walked away from both of them just to try to set up the announcer's table. Elias didn't have it though. Itto picking up Elias, fireman's carry position. And again, Elias, Elias rolling up Itto, again on the outside, no false count anywhere. Lets it go again. Meteor there from Kara. Sends Itto back into the ring. But now Elias sending Kara back into the ring, and Elias the only one left standing. Until now, because all three of them are back up. Can someone tell Elias this isn't false count anywhere? I've been trying. I've been trying to tell him it's not false count anywhere, but he's not listening. Itto putting Elias in the corner, and Elias is busted open. That gash on the forehead, and Itto might just make it worse with that forearm. Calling for Elias to get up. Roll through. Caught with a super kick by Elias and a clothesline from Kara. Kara with the kendo stick. Everybody now on the outside. Kendo stick shot blocked by Elias and hit one on Kara. And another one. Itto with a steel chair but gets knocked away by Elias, who sets Itto up, and a crossface on the outside. Calls that the rhythm lock. But Itto broke out of it. Kara with kicks right to Itto. Big knee. Didn't catch all of it. And Elias with that dream DDT calls that the final ode. Sending Kara down, calling for Kara to actually get up. But instead just goes back in the ring. Actually smart trying to lure out Itto's resilience. He sure was. And now Elias went for a moonsault on Kara, but he got out of the way. But Itto lands a double axe handle to the back of Kara. Kendo stick rolled through there. Big boot from Itto on the outside. That was actually a signature that was used. It was Elias, who still actually has a finisher. All three of them have a finisher. Back elbow from Kara, didn't get enough distance. So instead kind of just landed on the butt. That DT very much reminded me of Bliss's sister Abigail. Yeah, it very much is. That's kind of all I had to work with. They're all going for each other and showing that they are not going to play around. Absolutely Kazuki. Sending into the apron. Goes Elias, a hands at Itto, and then a DT to Kara. Itto gets back in the ring. Steps in, steps out to the apron, climbs up as Elias and Kara goes at it. And Kara sending Elias into the ring post. Now waiting for Itto, but Itto instead just going to grab a weapon, grabs another kendo stick, tried to whack Elias with it, but got the hands up and knocked it away. Elias sending Itto into the ring. Kara grabbing the kendo stick, but Elias gets in the ring. Kara tried to swing anyways, still didn't land it. Oh, and Elias locking in a bow and arrow. That's another finisher. They call that the closing line. Not to mistake a clothesline, but the closing line. Elbows from Kara. And a big boot. Right to Elias into the cover, but Itto's right there to break it up. Kara looked to grab Itto. Clothesline missed. Itto picks up Kara, looking for the one and Oni. Cover on Kara, who kicks out. No resiliency. Yeah, 2K is a weird game. 2K is a weird game, so I don't know why they have to drop the weapon to break it up. But it is a thing. Big knee to the face of Itto. And now Kara looking to size Itto up, but Elias in there with the sledgehammer, and Itto stunned. And a knee again from Kara. This time to Elias as Kara picking up Elias for those last rites. A spinning tombstone pile driver. And Elias is the first one to burn resiliency. Kara looks to set Elias up. Flies in, big knee to the face. Kara seemingly a master of knee strikes. But Itto dropping Kara onto the ropes, into the cover. And Kara now has to burn resiliency as well. Oh wait, countered by Elias. Nice little splash there from an atomic drop. Kara punches, but Elias got one away. Throws the arm to the ground, and now picks up this sledgehammer. Kara stunned, but now Itto back in the ring, putting Elias on the ropes. But Elias sends Itto to the outside. Kara did literally jump over the hammer. I didn't even see that. That's crazy. And Elias flies in. Tope con hello. To the outside, and a snapmare driver from Elias calls that one the final stanza. sending Kara away. Elias might be looking to go somewhere. Don't know where. But Itto sending Kara into the ring post. And Elias sending Itto into the ring. Elias with 2 finishers on lock. And looks to hit one of them. Final load. Straight to Itto. Kara's got to come in quick, but Itto has to burn resiliency. Everyone has burned resiliency as Kara might look to capitalize. Picks up Itto. Dearly beloved. Tombstone pile driver. Right to Itto, but Elias is up and breaks it up. Oh, wait a minute. Might have been going for that other finisher that they still had. Kara ducks and a sweep to the leg before Elias could land the finish. Kendo stick shots to Itto. And another one, and he's stunned. Pointing at Itto. Looks to set him up. Off the ropes. Underneath. And a German suplex. And then rolled through. Hit a clothesline. That was the signature. But Elias with the roll-up. Elias with a shoot quick roll-up on Kara. And got it. Kara didn't land all of that clothesline. That Firefox clothesline. And that allowed Elias to not be stunned. Allowed him to stay standing. Get the roll-up. And get the win. Kara was also looking for the finisher at the end as well. Elias just the tiniest bit quicker. Got the roll-up, got the schoolboy. Picked up the win. He basically no-sold the clothesline and said, all right, try me. And rolled him up. Absolutely. A great showing from all 3 competitors. There was that last rights directly in the center of the ring by Kara, and that was where Elias had to burn resiliency. And then that snapmare driver, the most devastating move in all of sports entertainment. Everyone did quite well, and there was that dearly beloved tombstone, and Itto's head actually hit the sledgehammer as well, which I'll be honest, probably knocked him clean out. There was that clothesline that didn't fully connect, allowed Elias to get the opportunity, get the roll up, and get the win. Congratulations. Congratulations to Elias Virell, who's got a pretty nasty gash on the side of his forehead. A little toe tap there as well from Elias. All right. Well done there. Big win from Elias. And everybody in that match's debut. 58% for Kara, 25 for Elias, 17 for Itto. It was Elias who picked up the win. Congratulations to him. Now, we move on. Because now, let's be so for real, I think a lot of us are going to enjoy this. It is Lilliana versus Miyu Iruma. A Shadow Dragon making their debut. Let's be honest, we know a lot about what the heck Miyu's done. Miyu interfered, got themselves into a qualifier match that they weren't even supposed to be a part of. Well, I don't think Lilliana took too kindly to that one. Now, she gets to fight Miyu tonight. Can Lilliana pick up the win, or will Miyu have something else to talk about? Pulls up. Let's get into it. Here we go. We turn up that voltage. Lilliana already in the ring, actually, as... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Are you serious, Miyu? What do you mean? Okay. Miu. Huh? Clover? That's Clover Field. What the heck was that, Miu? And Clover's in here now. I'm sorry. Oh, are we getting Clover Lilliana now? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Miu ducked out the match. All right, well, let me. I gotta end the poll real quick. Freaking. All right. Cover by Clover. I guess now Lilliana and Clover. Clover making her debut and apparently in cahoots with Miu. Don't know why. Someone get Pie in here. Yo, get him in here, y'all. Lilliana and Clover now some real graps. Real graps in the ring, but Clover taking the early advantage. Clover gets pushed off the ropes by Lilliana, who I'll be honest, I don't think was expecting this. I think Lilliana was expecting to fight Miu, as was everybody else. But again, Miu finds a way to get herself in situations where it benefits her and get out of situations where it doesn't. Goodness me. Absolutely. Clover flying in, went for the crossbody. Lilliana, big suplex! Jeez, you're back! Her back landed right on the apron there as Clover putting Lilliana down. And Lilliana sending Clover back into the ring. Clover getting back up. Oh, big kick. Another kick from Clover. Sending Lilliana into the corner. Picked up now. A debut for both Lilliana and Clover tonight. Somebody's going to seize the opportunity that, let's be honest, Miu probably should have been in, but wasn't. Thank you and good job to you too as well, Kara and Itto as well. I have to take care of myself now. Goodbye. Thank you very much, Elias. Great match and good win. Oh, Lilliana tried to grab away at Clover, but kicked her in the side of the head. And a German suplex from Clover. Following up, ripcord lariats. Cover on Lilliana. Kick out, not even a one. Clover grabbed the arm and tossed it. Into the corner now. Setting Lilliana up. Picked up on the shoulders. Dropped onto the knee. Little Ushigoroshi style. Cover. Kick out by Lilliana. Just before 2. Clover steps to the outside. Flies in. Went for the drop kick. Lilliana moved out of the way. And now picking up Clover, but an elbow to the midsection. Big super kick blocked. Ran through. Luthez press from Lilliana. She's fired up now. Setting up. Clover again to her feet. It takes her down. Roll up by Lilliana. Clover, though, reverses it back. Cover on Lilliana, 2. Reverse that back. Cover again. Kick out of 1 by Clover. And a clothesline from Lilliana. Right to Clover. Big forearm, that's blocked. Kick to the midsection. Axe kick. Axe kick from Clover. Could be looking to set up for, oh my goodness. Goodness me! Sit out axe driver. Right to Lilliana. Dumped her on her head. That's resiliency from Lilliana. Grabbing the arm. I'll admit Lilliana probably still a bit distracted by the fact that this was not supposed to be Clover. This was supposed to be Miu. But Miu, I'll be completely honest, probably faked an arm injury to get herself out of this match. As Lilliana with the elbow to Clover. Clover, though, just a bit quicker, picking up Lilliana and sent into the turnbuckle. Climbing up top, Clover. Looking to fly, no. Actually calling for Lilliana to get up first. And now crossbody. And goes into the cover on Lilliana off that crossbody. She's taking a lot of punishment and she's out of it. Dang. Clover. Albeit I don't think Lilliana was fully prepared for what the heck happened. Wasn't fully prepared for Miyu. I'm sure that is not going to be the end of this. I'm sure that Lilliana's going to have something to say about this. Going to have something to say about the fact that Miyu completely ducked the matchup. I hope Miyu's okay. Oh no! Oh, Dusk, Miyu's fine. She ducked out of this matchup. Let's be so for real. She ducked out of this matchup with Lilliana. I don't know why she ducked out of the matchup, but she was fully cleared. I saw her walking backstage. She was fine. Unfortunate that the coward's lackey, for lack of a better term, gets the win, but I guess there's nothing anyone can do about it. At least not for tonight. It is a win for Clover Field. Miyu's faking because why not? Miyu completely faked that one. Okay, it's Miyu weaseled out of her match against Lilliana in a dramatic show of injury which fooled literally nobody and recruited Clover to take her spot in the match instead. That cowardly act has people speculating what she's plotting next after this attempt to wear down her rival. 55% of you on Clover, 45% on Lilliana. As we move on. Sheesh, man. Lilliana, I'm sorry that happened. Something's gotta happen with Miyu there. She was clearly completed. She was clearly ready to go, but faked the injury to duck out of the match. Also, yeah, Mona's theme is playing. Hey, Dusk, it's your favorite character. Anyways, it is about time for the #1 Contenders matchup to the Women's Tag Team Championships. It is Jinx and Vi from Arcane, known as the Firelights. It is the Grand Line Divas, Nico, Robin, and Nami. And it is the Blades of the Aegis, Pyra and Mithra. Let's go ahead and get this match started as we go ahead and turn up the voltage. A #1 Contenders match to determine the first challengers to Chie and Yukiko, the Twin Dragons, tag team titles. Coming out first, it is the Grand Line Divas, Nami and Nico Robin.
Making her way to the ring, the Devil, Robin.
Nami and Nico Robin.
The Awesome Ones.
They are here, told of fan favorites. We've seen Nami before. This is the first time we get to see Nico Robin. They team together right now for the opportunity to be #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championships currently held by Chia and Yukiko, Twin Dragons. Good luck to the Pirate Ladies, Nami and Robin. And they're fired up. Let's be so for real, they are fired up right now. Let's see if they can get it done. Coming out next, it is Jinx and Vi, the Firelights. Jinx and Vi are... Sorry guys, give me... Okay. What? Okay. Jinx and Vi are here. Guys, give me 1 second. I'm getting a call. Yo, what's up? Tommy, good to see you, my boy. Everything's ready to go. Everything's good backstage? No? What are you talking about? Where are Pyra and Mithra? What do you mean you haven't seen them? No, you have? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What do you mean they're laid out backstage? Who laid them out? They're supposed to be competing right now. Did you catch it on security? Did you catch who laid Pyra and Mithra out? They're supposed to be out here right now for the tag match. You know, it's all right, Tommy. I think I figured out who did. I think I figured out who laid them out. Of course, it's these two psychos. Of course, it's these two psychos as well. So they're laid out. Like, they're not able to compete. That's just great. And they're already out here as well. These two are already out here. Gosh. Okay, just... I don't know what we do, man. Just... They're already out here. If Pyra and Mithra aren't able to compete, there's nothing we can even do. Damn it. Alright, just keep me updated. Okay. See ya. Alright, well, good thing I didn't actually start the poll. Because now the Venom Vixens, Jury and Harley Quinn, apparently took the frickin' spot and laid out both Pyra and Mithra. That's just... Seriously, I can't catch a break. If these two win, Pyra and Mithra definitely fight them for that tag title shot, right? Probably. I think so. I don't understand. Just... If these two found their way into the tag match, I don't know exactly when the world happens now. If they win, if Venom Vixens win this one, it's one fall, so... Somebody can win at some point. Firelights, Grandline Divas, please murk the Venom Vixens for taking out my girls. No, straight up Polka, I agree. These two weren't supposed to be in the match. They haven't won yet. They haven't even... I know the other two are debuting teams, but the whole point was supposed to be 3 debuting teams. These two have already fought, and they lost. They tried to get a tag title shot opportunity. They didn't win. Absolutely ridiculous. But right, we carry on, I guess, as Jury taking it to Nami, Harley Quinn, and Jinx, and Robin and Vi going at it on the inside of it. As Vi taken down by Robin, and Jury takes Jinx down. Elbow drop from Robin, actually missed because Vi was getting up. Robin. Little punch to the head of Vi as Jury rolls into the ring. putting Robin on the ropes and sent to the outside by Nico Robin. Now, I'm not one to be biased. I'm not one to be a biased commentator. I never have been. But Jury and Harley unfairly got themselves into this tag match, and that doesn't sit right with me. I don't think it sits right with a lot of people. We'll have to see if one of the other two teams can win this #1 contenders match to stop him. As Nami taking Harley Quinn down by the legs. As Jinx taking out Robin. Robin's busted open. Double team from Jinx and Jury of all people. Double team to Nami. Big kick from Jury. Right to Nami. Robin's raged up. Nami's stunned. Robin turning Harley Quinn around, but Jury saving her partner. Now everybody on the outside except for Jury and Robin as an enziguri connects. Jinx and Harley on the outside, back suplex. And Jury locking down that Fuhajin armbar. And Robin got out of it. Robin and Vi now both in the ring with Jury. Jinx tossing Nami away. Jury with a finisher, Robin with a finisher, no one else with one. Off the ropes, caught there, Nami dropping Jinx to the ground in that cross body as Vi hits a DDT on Robin. Jury with kicks now to Vi. Jinx raged up on the outside as a little heavy hands from Vi cover on Jury, Robin breaks it up. And then gets tossed the bat by Jinx. And taken down is Robin with an atomic drop. Oh, wait a minute. Jury rolling up Jinx. Nami and Harley Quinn going at it. Kicked out by Jinx. Jury picking up Robin. Setting Robin up in the corner. Almost stunned. And now is. Picked up all on the top. And Jury. Spider Lily. That spider suplex to Robin. But Vi's up. Oh my goodness. What a right hand. But Jury looking to take advantage. But Robin got out of it. Flies in. Hurricane Rana. And a headbutt from Vi. Nami steps in the ring and goes right after Vi. Nami with that elbow drop to Vi as Jury taking Robin down. Goes for the cover, but Nami is there to break it up. Save her tag team partner, Hurricane, a freaking neck breaker to Jury. Now Vi in there with Robin. Robin is just getting decimated as Jinx with a steel chair to Jury. Broken up now by Jinx. Oh, big chop, the pow pow from Jinx to Robin. And an elbow drop from Vi. And Jinx flew in and missed. Flew in and missed everybody. Broken up by Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn putting Vi on the ropes and planted with the Laugh Riot, and it's broken up by Nami. And then Jury with a massive kick to Jinx. I hope the Vixens win just so they can get jumped by the Blades. Interesting turn of events there, Flair. Robin locking in a submission, and that's broken up because of the ropes. Jinx tried to stop Robin from climbing up. Doesn't do so. As Jinx had the kendo stick in hand, but taken down by Nami with that sling blade. I don't know what in the world Joe was about to do there, but the rolling wheel kick. That Feng Shui rolling wheel kick cover on Nami. Nami kicks out. No resiliency. Kick out. Harley Quinn cover on to Jinx, who kicks out at 2. No resiliency there as well. Vi setting up Jury. Nice neck breaker. Swinging neck breaker there as Jinx flies in and completely missed the drop. As Robin and Nami both up with Harley Quinn. Hurricane Rana from Nami. And oh, Robin threw the kendo stick, tried to hit Jinx, kind of hit Nami instead. Sending Jinx into the corner, and Nami with a kendo stick to Vi. Quick cover. Big kick to Jinx, but it was broken up. And now Robin, oh, right down the leg there. Oh, submission locked in, but with Jury there to break it up. Harley Quinn took out everybody. Took out Nami, took out Jury, and even took out Bobby. Gosh dang it. DDT from Vi to Harley Quinn, and Jury victory roll through into a super kick. Now it's just Jury and Nami in the ring. Everyone else is literally down except for now a few people are starting to get up. Oh goodness, Robin threw the chair right at Jinx's head. And now everybody back to their feet. Jury looking to fly, but might not have the distance. So instead, a drop kick to Nami. Big kick from Jury as everybody now battling out in that corner. And, oh, you've got to be kidding me. Fully legal Jury with a poison mist to Nami. And the ref counted slow, and that allowed Nami to kick out at 1. Broke the kendo stick over Nami. Vi sending Harley Quinn away. And now it's just Jury all alone in the ring with Nami. Set up big forearm from Nami. And a neck breaker. And a drop kick from Harley Quinn to Vi. Big kick. Nami turning Vi around for the Tempest twist, and Robin with that lariat. And keeping sure, tried to make sure that Jinx wouldn't get involved, but broke it up. Jinx down now, cover by Robin. Kick out of 2. And now Nami picked up Vi, but reversed the finish. Jury uppercut to Vi. Baseball bat shot to Jury from Nami, and now Jury's stunned. That did in fact backfire from Jury. Vi with that right hand again. Calls that the Hex Tech Haymaker as Robin taking down Jury. Vi taking it to Nami on the outside. It's Jury. Jinx, Harley Quinn, and Robin in the ring right now. Broken up by Robin. Counter by Jinx. Sets up. Jury went for the finish. Didn't land it. As Nami sets up Vi on the outside for the Tempest twist. Robin rolling through on Jury, but another submission is caught by rope break. Nami sent to the outside. Jinx and Vi both walking over as Robin now sets up Jury. Locking in a submission now on the legs, and Jury had to burn resiliency. Resiliency burned by Jury as Nami now alone with the Venom Vixens, but sets up Harley. Tempest twist. Tempest twist. And it's Harley who has to burn resiliency now. Big knee from Robin, but a punch from Vi. That Hex Tech Haymaker, but it's broken up by Jury. Headbutt to Jury now by Vi. And now, right now, it's looking like the Firelights have full advantage. Nami putting Vi into the corner. Jinx tried to hit the kendo stick there. Robin hoisting up Jury. Dropped with Robin Wing. Cover on Jury. And no! Jury kicked out at the last possible second. 2.999. Jury survives as Harley Quinn with the punchline. Into the cover, broken up by Vi. And now both Vi and Jinx going after Harley Quinn. Jinx to the corner. Went for the kick, got blocked. And a suplex from Jinx to Nami. Flies in, takes down Robin with that drop kick. And Jury and Vi on the outside now. Why is it called the punchline? There's no punches involved? I don't know, it's what you call it. Jinx and Vi both in the ring with weapons. Kendo stick shot to Nami and another, no. Oh no, Jinx hit Vi with the sledgehammer instead of Nami, but the pow right there, but it's broken up by Jury. As Robin and Harley Quinn battling on the outside. Jinx with kicks to Jury. Signature has been reversed. And that finisher from Harley Quinn, the Laugh Riot, but it was broken up. Wheel kick reversed by Jinx. Harley's signature gets reversed by Nami. And Robin sending Jinx into the corner. Picked up. Dropped. Dropped by Nami with the Mirage. And Robin, an Aztec press. But it's broken up by Vi. Calls that Del Flores. Arm drag. Yeah, a little hip toss by Vi. Oh, wait a minute. Cover on Nami by Harley Quinn. They stole it. They stole it. Nami had no resiliency. The Venom Vixens steal it. And they are #1 contenders in a match where they shouldn't have been. Just get me through this. Get me through it. That's ridiculous, man. They weren't even supposed to be in this match. 40% on both Grand Line Divas and Venom Vixens. 20% on the Firelights. The Venom Vixens are #1 contenders. Jury is bleeding like crazy. They stole that #1 contendership. Well, we now have a tag title match that's coming up soon. Jinx and Vi didn't get the opportunity. Neither did Nami or Robin. It was Jury and Harley Quinn, the Venom Vixens, taking on the Twin Dragons for the Tag Team Championships. And now, we move on to a one-on-one matchup. Requested specifically by the newest free agent and newest signee. The hottest free agent, the newest signee to the GWE. It is the Warlord of Wrestling, Jay Warlen, against Joe Hendry. Jay wants to put Joe Hendry in his place. He said that he doesn't believe in Joe Hendry. and he's going to make sure no one does again. Can he do it? Or will Joe Hendry quite possibly pull off a bit of an upset? Let's find out as we turn up the voltage. Let me get a drink of water real quick. And coming out first, it is the newest signee. It is the Warlord of Wrestling. It's Jay Warlen.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Grand Rapids, Michigan, weighing in at 242 pounds, the Viking Jay Warlen.
Jay, that's a lot of pyro, my guy. Goodness sake. Jay says it's time to show Joe Hendry the darkness of war. Jay Warlen. A warlord of wrestling. The warlord of wrestling. Looks to silence the believers of Joe Hendry. We've said his name, and he shall appear.
Weighing in at 231 pounds, Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry has arrived once again. Last time we saw him, it was on the first week of the show. In the first match of the show, it was a triple threat with himself, Pi, and Kaito Momota. Joe Hendry took the pin in that matchup to Pi. Pi tried to pin Kaito, he wasn't able to. Kaito just kept kicking out, so he pinned Joe Hendry with a slice of pie and went. Jay Warlen looks to do the same to Joe Hendry tonight with his own moves. Joe Hendry, good luck to you, because I'll be honest, you might need it. I've seen what Jay Warlen can do. He's a menace. He's quite a menace. Jay Warlen, Joe Hendry. Let's get this show started. Ring that bell, Bobby. You have been consistent tonight, my guy. Real graps to start off this matchup. And Joe actually getting a bit of a power advantage here over Jay. And a clean break. But a chop from Hendry, countered by Jay. Shots to the leg as Warlen dragging Joe Hendry to the ropes. But sent to the outside by Joe. Hendry with that shot to the leg. And now going back after the leg of Jay Warlen. Turned around. Joe Hendry picking him up, slant him down. Rolls back into the ring and waits for Jay Warlen to get back up. And he does. Warlen taking a second, taking a bit of a breather here, trying to assess the situation. Rolls back into the ring. Hendry with that right hand though. Sent into the corner. Hendry caught by Warlen. Big punch. And now sending Joe into the corner. Big kick blocked. Hendry, big no. Kick from Jay. And back into real graps. Real graps initiated. And Joe once again with the power advantage. And set up there. Oh, Jay's had enough. Jay's had enough of that. Cheap shot to Joe Hendry. Oh my goodness! I think he tried to go for a cutter and instead landed back to Joe Hendry's back. But a power bomb from Joe. Elbow drop missed. Big clothesline from Jay. Stomping away, head, butt to Joe Hendry. And Jay seems like he's just warming up. He just seems like he's warming up. Big shoulder block. Atomic drop. And then a scoop slam. Coming back. But the signature reversed by Joe Hendry. Picking up the arm. Kicked him. But Jay with a kick himself. Goes to the corner. Does Joe Hendry. And Jay lines him up. Big kick. Disaster kick. Right to the temple. Flies in, and a drop kick right to Joe. Warlen out the way. Big kick now, and a combo with a knee to finish it off. Sending him off the ropes. Big spinning heel kick. Jay's got that athleticism and power to boots. Quite a total package because he's got that high flying ability. Double foot stomp. But Hendry back up. Rolls him up. Rolling up. But Jay rolls him back. Roll up the other way now. Kick out by Joe. At 2. No resiliency. Oh, picked him up. Dropped him with the greatest weapon. A Northern Lights bomb, and that's resiliency from Joe Hendry. And this now might just start being a mugging as Jay Warlen with shot after shot after shot to Joe Hendry. And then a cross body right afterwards. Goes to the corner. Oh boy. Oh! Kinda landed the spear there. Didn't fully get it, but that might have set him up. That Claymore he calls the Warpath puts Joe Hendry down. Jay Warlen in dominant fashion puts Joe Hendry away. Warlen walking to the back. Oh no. Yo, Jay, hold on. Jay, what are you doing? Jay's got a chair. No. Goodness me. Chair shots to Hendry. Attacked him afterwards. Jay Warlen just tried to end him. Well, time to get one of the caskets. Yeah. Kara, I think you might need to go to that boiler room, get one of the caskets. We need to get Joe Hendry somewhere. Victory was punctuated with a vicious attack with a chair. Superstar's aggression on full display. The assault has left Joe Hendry with an injury. He is injured. Joe Hendry suffered an injury after that one. He really wants to send a message. Not that being the first person to lose in the GWE is too much to go off of. Jay Warlen was dominant in that match. 75% for Jay, 25% for Joe Hendry. It's Jay Warlen who picked up the win in dominant fashion. My goodness. Brutality indeed. If that's what we can expect from Jay going forward, he might be a threat here in the GWE. Coming up next is Fatal 4-Way action. 3 newcomers and somebody who's been here before. It is I forgot. I don't know how I got there. It is Hina. It is Bayonetta. It is the man, Becky Lynch. And it is Samus, the Space Cowboy. Pulls up. So, let's turn up that voltage and get this match started. I cannot get over the dominance that was just shown from Jay. But coming out right now, it is the Ultimate Swimming Pro, Aoi Asahina. Lantern and all. Oh yeah, Bayo was a giant? Oh yeah, right, she was. Ooh. One fall? Yes, it is in fact one fall. Fatal 4-way, one fall, pinfall or submission inside of the ring. Hina has been in a multi-person match before, actually. Her only other match was the Fatal 5-way matchup with Moon Mage, Julia, Urza Scarlet, and Miyu, who interjected herself into the matchup to determine who could become the first GWE Women's World Champion. Hina was the first one out in that matchup. So she looks to get some much needed momentum. I'll be honest though, she's got very, very tough competition to do so. A Grand Slam champion in the women's division in the WWE. A Umbra Witch in Bayonetta. And a bounty hunting space cowboy in Samus. But Hina may be able to pull it off with some tricks up her sleeve. There is the chance she could do that. Anything could happen in the Fatal 4-way. We saw that in multiple matches already. Multi-man matches could have any outcome. So Hina could pull this thing off. As the lantern is blown out. And Hina is ready for a fight. Hina, good luck to you in this Fatal 4-way match. With some very tough competition. Coming out next, to follow up, it is the Umbra Witch herself, Bayonetta.
And her opponents, first, from the other side of darkness, the witch,
Bayonetta, a gigantic force in her own world, and could very well be a monstrous force here in the GWE. She's confident, she's cocky, but she backs it up. Also, she is just massive. That is a bit of a problem. They may need to target Bayo if they hope to get this win. And here comes the man, Becky Lynch. Becky has arrived in the GWE. Becky Lynch, she's done it all. Royal Rumble, done that. Women's Champion, done that on both Raw and SmackDown. Women's Tag Team Champion, NXT Women's Champion, and current Women's Intercontinental Champion in the WWE. Didn't bring the title with her, obviously, because that's a different place. Becky looks to maybe put herself in contention to add another piece of gold here in the GWE to her collection. Becky is a fighter, and she's fighting tonight against these three other competitors. Good luck to Becky. Coming out last, it is a dangerous woman in her own right. It is Samus Aran from Metroid.
and from the internet,
Samus, armed with that cannon. The greatest wrestler in sports entertainment, Becky Lynch. Even Sports Illustrated says it. Sports Illustrated does say it. Samus with a ton of pyro. That's a lot of pyro. Oh my goodness. I mean, if anybody's going to get the pyro, it's probably her. Let's be so for real. Samus has arrived in the GWE. She's got that cannon on her arm right there. There's full suit on as well. To note, we're getting really close to Prime 4 coming out. Absolutely. Oh, is it really Aaron? Dang. Alright, I bet. Samus Aran. Is here. We are getting close to Metroid Prime 4 coming out. Samus. Looking to rep herself and her franchise well tonight. It's pronounced like the name Aaron. Gotcha. Thank you, Poco. Samus. If there's anybody who could probably counteract Bayonetta, it's her. I mean, they fought together a lot in Super Smash Bros. They'll be known to fight each other now. I love to just sit down and talk to Samus. She likely got a lot of stories. Yeah, probably does have a lot of stories. A lot of bounty hunting stories, a lot of saving world stories, a lot of things. This Fatal 4-Way match is underway, and Bobby continues to just be a fantastic senior referee in everything. Bayonetta has a giant bar. Oh, goodness. We saw how that went earlier tonight with the Tyrant Syndicate, somebody having a giant bar. Bayonetta is going to be one to watch in this matchup. Clothesline to Samus as Becky taking Hina down. Remember, it's Fatal 4-Way, one fall. Pinfall or submission inside of the ring as Samus and Bayo battling out. Becky already trying to target the arms of Hina, weakening them for maybe the disarmor. Cover now on Hina. Samus actually taking Bayonetta down for a second there, but gets pushed off. Becky gets pushed off as well. Both of them just trying to take it to Bayonetta and can't because she's just too big. As Hina taking out Becky, who brought a sledgehammer into the ring. Bayo taking Samus down, that clubbing blow, and then powers Becky up and takes her down. Hina with the sledgehammer, but knocked away from her by Bayonetta, who grabs a sledgehammer, and if there's anybody you don't want to see with that sledgehammer, it is Bayonetta. Hina gets out of the way of one of the shots, but can't do much of anything to Bayonetta, as Becky flies out of the ring and takes Samus out. A lot of space stories, absolutely. A lot of space stories Samus would in fact have. Hina getting close to actually wiping out that giant bar of Bayonetta. Stomps to the head, and she's actually stunned. Hina looking to wipe out that bar. Neckbreaker almost does, but Samus there to go after Hina. Becky gets back in the ring now, goes after Samus as Bayo sending Hina to the outside. Becky sent Samus in the corner, now sent off the ropes. Bayonetta caught by Becky, and that's the giant bar broken. As Becky and Samus tried to double team Bayo, still didn't matter. Oh! Wicked weave, that spinning back fist. Just about decapitated Becky with it. Hina gets in the ring as Becky takes Bayo down. Hina up top. Looking to fly early. Double axe, or a single axe handle. Missed as Samus got out the way. Hina with an elbow to the back as Samus missed whatever she was going for. Bayo taking Becky Lynch down as the cover is made. Kick at it two by Samus. Samus actually the one most hurt in this matchup right now, as Bayo sends Becky into the ring. Bayonetta steps back in the ring as Hina drops the elbow to Becky. Stepped away there. Big chop to the throat. Caught by Bayonetta. Turns Hina around. Goodness me! Which time that double kick, one to the front and one to the back. But it was broken up. You know, I was really expecting Samus to do better. Maybe things will change as the match goes on. Maybe it will. As Samus getting the better of Becky right now with that scoop slam. Bayonetta sends Hina into the corner, into Bobby, and then a drop kick. Thankfully, Bobby actually stayed standing this time, and Becky busted open via that kendo stick from Samus. Samus sends Becky into the apron as Hina gets caught with a knee. Elbow drop. Bayonetta stepping on Hina, locking in a submission, but Samus breaks it up. Samus now tried to set Bayonetta up. Now these two, probably the two biggest threats in the match. That discus clothesline from Samus, the power beam. Cover by Becky on Samus now, and a kick out of one. What a discus clothesline right there as a forearm hits on Samus from Becky. Forearm now to Bayo, takes her down. Becky has a signature, has a finisher. Hina. Oh, wait. Blocking in a submission. They'll let her win submission in on Becky, who breaks out of it. Becky turning Hina around. Went for the finisher. Didn't get it. Was looking for that manhandle slam. Hina with kind of a manhandle slam of her own. And a Sister Abigail to Bayonetta. Into the cover. Kick out at 2. No resiliency burned from Bayonetta. Samus. German suplex to Hina. Chops now from Becky to Samus. Big kick. And now rolls through. If it's called the let her win, you should know Becky won't submit to that. Not in the slightest. And now to disarm her. Locked in on Samus, who fights out of it. Or actually, no, Becky let it go. Let the submission go. And now sledgehammer shots to the arms and the body. And Bayo with that kick there into the cover on Samus, who has to burn resiliency. Samus the first one to, oh my goodness. Bayo picks up Becky. Gosh! That package pile driver called Scarborough Fair. Broken up by Samus, but sheesh, dropped her on her head. Hina now sends Samus off the ropes. Big crossbody blocked. Samus now might be caught. Which time? There's the cover. Bayonetta wins it. Becky and Hina couldn't break it up in time. Bayonetta picks up the win. Guess things didn't change, the match went on. Bayonetta had the advantage early and took it. 40% of you on Samus, 20 on Hina and Bayo and Becky. It was Bayonetta who picked up that win with that witch time kick. Hina hit that Sister Abigail on Bayonetta, but she was able to kick out. No resiliency. And this right here, after the sledgehammer shots, that's when Samus had to burn resiliency from those shots from Becky, and it was the beginning of the end from there, as Bayo would drop Becky Lynch on her head, Scarborough Fair. That package pile driver, and as Samus would turn around, would get caught with witch time, and Bayonetta would seize the victory.
Here is your winner,
She could very well be a dominant force in the women's division. Julia might need to watch her back. Had to take Becky's own momentum to win this one. She sure did. Bayonetta picks up the win. And now, it is time.
The countdown's begun.
The countdown has begun. That's great timing, actually. The countdown has begun because it's main event time. Seems that's the one to deal with. Cloud and Nathan versus Sephiroth and Sukuna in our main event of the evening. I'm just gonna... Whose theme is this? That's Jinx and Vi's theme. That is Jinx and Vi's theme, actually. It is Cloud and Nathan versus Sephiroth and Sukuna. Well, let's turn up that voltage and get this thing started. Nathan, don't die, please. Nathan, please don't die. We kind of need you still on the show, my guy. We can't have you, in a lot of trouble. Coming out first in this matchup, it is Cloud Strife.
Introducing first, by way of Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 159 pounds.
Cloud Strife, an avalanche soldier. He's gone Super Strife. That's just his hair. Let's see if Nathan can survive what a lot of people believe is his demise. Listen, if anybody's going to be able to help Nathan beat these two, it's Cloud. Someone who knows Sephiroth all too well. But coming out to help out Cloud, it is Nathan Karatoshi. Nathan, who competed in a fatal four-way matchup to determine the #1 contender for the championship.
Weighing in at 187 pounds, Nathan!
I had to take a sip of water right there. Nathan was competing in a fatal four-way matchup to determine one of the three participants to fight for the GWE World Heavyweight Championship. He fought against Seth Rollins, Skull, and Roman Reigns. Nathan didn't take the pin, but he put up a heck of a fight. Was unsuccessful to win. Cloud, first appearance for him, was in that Battle Royal. He was also unsuccessful in that one. These two now looking to team up together to take out Sephiroth and Sukuna. Those two making their debuts tonight. You know, I've always found it funny 2K just randomly has Super Saiyan Goku hair as an option. It is funny and makes for everybody having a very easy time making Goku or Vegeta or any other Dragon Ball character who has that hair. Nathan, good luck to you. Please don't die. We'd like you to be able to stay alive. Oh gosh. Y'all, why do I hear boss music? Coming out next, it is the one-winged angel,
And
Sephiroth.
from the edge of reality, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Bright Angel.
My goodness, this is gonna be a banger. Yo, what up, DJ? Good to see you, my guy. Welcome in. The boss is coming. He sure is. Sephiroth, who, according to the GM, held him sword to his head and demanded to put this match in the main event. This was supposed to be so much earlier. But he was threatening to literally unalive the GM if he didn't make this the main event. I guess the two rivals are starting. It looks like it. Sephiroth is here. a absolute menace to society. I need that jacket. Dusk, I'd rather you not go up to Sephiroth and ask for that jacket. He might just end you. I'm sorry, Sephiroth was straight up going to kill the GM if he didn't get the main event. Yeah, he was straight up going to stab the GM with a sword, that giant sword that he has, if he didn't get the main event tonight. Literally, the GM's life was in danger. And I don't mean Tony Khan vibes. Now coming out is Sephiroth's partner, Sukuna.
Weighing in at 250 pounds.
Ryomen Sukuna, arguably one of the strongest characters, if not the strongest character, in the Jujutsu Kaisen universe. A man who has gone toe-to-toe and demolished many a graded sorcerers. Maybe the GM should get Sephiroth scale security. If a sword and neck can be so easy to do, the GM, I think a lot of people will be threatening the GM for title matches. Listen, the GM's very normal. Like, he's not a very much coward. He's not a coward. You won't need to, like, threatening him isn't going to do a lot. But, like, somebody like Sephiroth doing that, I think anybody would be scared. The fact that Sephiroth got away with that is mental. Cloud and Sephiroth are starting this thing off, and they lock up. Well, they did lock up, and then Cloud just punched him right in the gut. Oh, Sephiroth, a right hand to Cloud as Cloud was lining one up himself as the main event is underway. By the way, shout out to Bobby for literally being out there, and it is not looking good right now for Cloud, but he gets the kick up. Flies in, dropped him. Nice tope Atomiko. Off the ropes, Cloud using that speed, dropping Sephiroth with a neck breaker. Elbow drop to the back. And Cloud, oh boy, Cloud went up top, but Sephiroth got right up. Tried to punch him. Cloud actually just took it, hits a Hurricane Rana. Quick cover, kicked out, and Sukuna actually came in. Sukuna actually came into the ring extremely early. Sephiroth is in a bit of trouble now because Cloud is taking it to him. Big kick there from Cloud. Goes to the outside, but I'm in a bad mistake because Sukuna is now tagged in. But Cloud just taking it down, taking Sukuna down in right hands to him. The pummeling from Cloud. I was like, was he just biting him? Yo, Cloud, my guy. Just bit Sukuna. All right, buddy. Is that a wise choice? I don't know. It's effective. As Sukuna putting Cloud into the corner, and Cloud's already busted open. Sent into the corner. Big kick from Cloud. And now, oh no, couldn't set him up, but a chop from Sukuna, grabbing the head and headbutts him down. And look at that. Look at that. Sukuna just looked at Nathan and said, you better not try anything. But Cloud got the advantage there. Sephiroth with a cheap shot. Missed the strike. Sukuna lifts him up. Power slam. And now just waiting for Cloud, but taking a little bit too much time. Right hand from Cloud. Big strikes in the corner. And now Cloud makes the tag into Nathan. Nathan Karatoshi is in the match, and he's having to come in swinging. Big drop kick to Sukuna, having to go on the offense very early. And needing to use his speed to his advantage. Double axe handle. Right to Sukuna. Quick cover. And Sephiroth, he comes in as well and breaks it up, and Sukuna kicks out anyways. These two coming in to try to break up pins very early might give Nathan and Cloud just a little bit of an advantage. Tags made. In comes Cloud. And a shot to the gut. That's Cloud putting Sukuna on the ropes, right hand. And again, Cloud is biting Sukuna. Yo, this man. Big cover, big. Yo, I'm out of sorts. Cloud just biting Sukuna. It's crazy. Atomico missed from Cloud, but still fighting back. And there's that limit breaker punch right to Sukuna. Doesn't burn resiliency. Kick out at 2. Cloud sending Sukuna. No. Send him off the ropes, but Sukuna countered. Countered though by Cloud. Sends him off the ropes again. Big clubbing clothesline. Cloud does not have a default moveset. I just gave him the Superman punch. Cloud sending Sukuna into the corner. Tried to tag in Nathan, couldn't do it. Snapmare off the ropes. Big drop kick from Sukuna. Tag is made. In comes Sephiroth, and these two now going at it again. Big knee from Sephiroth. And the tag's made to Nathan. I can never trust the Superman punch. Yeah, I can't either, but like, yeah. It's not a custom moveset. It is a I mean, it is a custom moveset. It's not a default one. Sukuna, yeah, Sukuna was getting his butt handed to him right there before Sephiroth now comes in and takes it to Nathan with that clothesline. And look at that. Sephiroth taking a little bit of time. And I don't think Nathan, I think, probably should have done something. But I think might have just been a little too scared to do so. Big shot to the back from Sephiroth. Clothesline. Nathan ducked it and hit a German suplex. Cloud was still getting hit despite not being legal. Yeah, he was getting hit not being legal. Tang. Underneath. Dragon suplex from Nathan. Okay, buddy. Show out. Big neck crank. Or a little neck breaker of some sort. Not neck crank. What am I saying? Nathan. Northern Lights suplex. Right to Sephiroth. And now he's got a bit of advantage. Makes the tag now to Cloud. Who looks to get at his old enemy. And continued enemy in Sephiroth. Big back body drop. Picked him up. Looking for a suplex. And another one. Are we sure that sort of Sephiroth is not at the moment? Well, I mean, if it is, I can't see it. So, I'm hopeful. It's just not. I'm going to assume that the security team took away the sword when he tried to threaten the GM. Whose blood is all over the mat? Yeah, that's Cloud's. That's Cloud's blood. That is Cloud's blood all over the place. Count of 5 now. Cloud and Sephiroth. Big kick now from Cloud. Looking for a power bomb, and he gets it. Count of 8. Cloud gets back in the ring. Okay, hold on a second. It's the main event. We can't have it end via count out. We could not have it end via count out. I didn't want to have to do that. But, like, it's the main event. Any other match I would have done. But not this one. I mean, given that sword sticks out like a sore thumb, I assume he didn't bring it to the ring. Yeah, I mean, it does stick out like a sore thumb. So he didn't bring it. Hopefully. Please don't stick out that sword. A lot of blood, indeed. A count of 6. Limit breaker punch on the outside. Count of 7. Count of 8. Count of 9. Okay. Oh, dang it. Dang it. Okay. I'm gonna leave it up to y'all. Do we restart that? Or is that just such a funny way to go out that that's how we end the show? I'm gonna leave it up to y'all. Because I'm good either way. It works. Cloud outsmarted Sephiroth. I mean, he kind of did get in the ring, though. He did kind of get in the ring at the end. It was one of those Cassius Bright situations. Hopefully, if we don't restart, the ref might. Honestly, if we don't restart, the ref might be dead. I mean, if you hadn't done that, it would have been double count out.
Here are your winners. And
Yeah, probably would have been. I think that's probably regards to rematch this thing. Okay. I don't like to rematch things, but in that situation, it's the main event, so I feel like we kind of have to. Here we go. That didn't happen. That entire match didn't happen. Yeah, the ref would be dead. We don't really need that. Sephiroth starting this thing out with Cloud. We're just going to pretend that that first match didn't happen. As we start this thing off, Cloud, right hand to Sephiroth. Stomps to the hand of Sephiroth right there. Yeah, Sukuna and Sephiroth probably would have killed Bobby. I don't think we would have wanted our senior referee gone like that. Cloud stepping in, stepping out. Or, well, stepping out, stepping in, actually. Big punch sends Sephiroth to the corner. It was funny. I was hoping that they'd just get back in the ring and Cloud would just throw Sephiroth in the ring, and then he didn't. Yeah, this is... I agree with opening, but yeah, it's the main event. And now I gotta remember to freaking do the 20 count thing, because I still didn't do it. Frick me. Anyways, Sukuna setting up Cloud, running power slam. The Cloud right back up. Double axe handle didn't even phase Sukuna though. Big punches. More punches right there, and a bulldog. If it counts out again, we're running with it. If it's another count out, we're running with it. Because I'm not doing a restart for a second time. Kicked out by Cloud. Like this time, Cloud taking it to Sukuna. Trying to get an early advantage. Bulldog. Right to him. And the tag made. In comes Nathan. But Sukuna dropped him. Kitchen sink. Right to the midsection. And the tag's made to Sephiroth. Nathan knows he's got to come in swinging. DDT. But Sephiroth right up and his knee. Right to his face. Sephiroth out the way. Big strikes. Another strike, another one. And a third. This time Nathan goes down from it. Sephiroth waiting. Oh, Nathan jumped in and kicked him away. Roll up by Nathan off that. But Sephiroth rolls it back. And a kick out by Nathan. Knee drop from Sephiroth. Taking Nathan down. Turns him over. And a submission locked in. Grab both the legs. Turning him over. Into like a figure four reverse edition. And Nathan slapping away at the leg. Not tapping, but slapping the leg. And a drop kick. Down goes Sephiroth. Picks him up before he can make the tag. Nathan with a suplex. Straight suplex to him. And Sephiroth, Nathan almost made the tag to Cloud, but Sephiroth took him out at the knees before he could get there. Big punches from Nathan. And look at that, Cloud even get a little cheap shot in there. Go get some, Cloud, go get some. Big drop though from Sephiroth. Ask Nathan about that sign. Nathan put it on his guy. Walking into submission. Yeah, we restarted as well. It was a count out. They ended up getting a count out. I tried to stop it, didn't work. Sephiroth sending Nathan into the corner. Tag made to Sukuna. Yeah, it was a count out in a very funny way. Sukuna with that shot to the arm of Nathan. Off the ropes. Big slam from the King of Curses. Tag made now into Cloud. Yeah, if I didn't intervene, this would have been a double count out. Which also wouldn't have been helpful. Sukuna going after Nathan, who's not even legal. Or at least picked him up. Maybe just tried to help him. That's Sukuna. I don't think he would help him. Big suplex from Sukuna. Now picking up Cloud. Running power slam. As Sukuna tried to stomp on him. Cloud out the way. Y'all, I swear. Get in the ring, please. Get in the ring, please, you two. I'd rather not have this happen again. Please. Sukuna with the fire arrow. Right to Cloud. Gets back into the ring. Well. Nathan just gets tossed into the ring by Sukuna. Sent off the ropes and dropped now. And Cloud, thankfully, gets back in the ring. Can we go with the excuse Sephiroth got counted out? It was one of his duplicates. Could be, or we just go with the fact that match just didn't happen. That first one just did not happen. Either way, either one's fine. Sukuna sending Cloud off the ropes. No, counted. Counted by Cloud. Off the ropes himself. Limit breaker punch reversed. Sending Cloud off the ropes. But gets blocked again. Picked up now by Cloud. Fireman's carry slammed him down onto the rope. Picked him up. Big drop kick sends him back down. And now Cloud goes to the corner, makes the tag to Nathan. Nathan is legal in the matchup. Off the ropes, went for a Superman punch of his own. That flying haymaker, but he got caught. Cleave and dismantle from Sukuna. And he goes into the cover, broken up by Cloud. Dropped him down and then took him out. Lariat right after. And now just planting Nathan's head into the canvas. They are in desperate need of offense indeed. Sukuna climbing up. Calling for Nathan to get to his feet. Flies in, double axe handle. But Nathan got a little shot into the gut. Drop kick takes him down. That's the offense that they needed right there. First round looked pretty even. Now Nathan Cloud just getting absolutely demolished. Gets put in the corner. Nathan needs to make a tag, and he does. Cloud's legal now. He's in the match. Double team from these two. Double back body drop. Big boots from Cloud to the face of Sukuna, and Sukuna's busted open. That's why restarting is a terrible idea. 2K gets bitter. It sure does. It's not the greatest thing ever. Fire arrow from Sukuna to Cloud. Into the cover. Nathan breaks it up, but also takes Bobby out in the process. Gosh dang it, Nathan. Hey, listen, at least we can't have a count out now. At least for a little bit of time, we can't have a count out. Cloud sends off the ropes. Big uppercut from Cloud. Bobby is down again. Big strikes from Cloud. Turns Sukuna around. And a punch to the head. And a tag to Sephiroth. And Cloud was gonna tag Nathan and said, nah, I want to deal with him right now. Goodness! That might have cost him though. Shadow Flare, the pop-up powerbomb. And even with the slow count, Cloud still has to burn resiliency. And oh boy, Sephiroth could be looking to just dismantle Cloud. They said 2K's bitter. They sure are. Sephiroth is too. One-winged angel. But Cloud kicked out. He does not want to go down, especially to Sephiroth. But a double back body drop as Sukuna is now tagged in. Cloud has got to make a tag to Nathan. He's got to make that tag as quickly as possible. But he's locked into submission. The Malevolent Shrine, and Cloud's got no choice. Cloud taps out. The Malevolent Shrine, that triangle choke locked in from Sukuna. They pick up a win. Sephiroth and Sukuna with a decisive victory over Cloud and Nathan. All 2K's bitter. Seems like it was Cloud getting demolished instead of Nathan. It was. Nathan actually held his own for a while. Cloud got decimated by both Sephiroth and Sukuna. It was that attempt at that haymaker that got caught in the cleave and dismantle. Sukuna was able to put Cloud down. 82% of you on Sephiroth and Sukuna. 11 for Cloud and Nathan. We went with the first option. No, 11% of you. Or 18% of you. Right. They did jump him. That Shadow Flare pop-up powerbomb had to go ahead and burn resiliency, never restart when I want to have fun again. They said time to just destroy Cloud. A one-winged angel to Cloud, but he somehow managed to kick out of it when it was the Malevolent Shrine locked in by Sukuna that made Cloud tap out. 20 count next time? Yeah. We're gonna add 20 counts. Full. After this. Yeah, Nathan is alive. He is very much alive. However, unsuccessful. And that is our show. It was a Tyrant Syndicate win over Mario and Luigi in what was supposed to be a 2-on-2, but turned into a 3-on-2 handicap match. Eggman's a threat. The Tyrant Syndicate are a threat. Who can stop them? In a Fatal 5-Way, it was Arrow hitting Flare for a second time in the ring in a multi-person matchup. Saya, the GM Hippo, and Opening put up a good fight as well. Same with Flare, but Arrow picked up the win. In a triple threat of newcomers debuting in this matchup, it was Elias Virell who picked up the win over both Itto and Kara. At the end of the day, with a roll-up on Kara in the funniest way possible. In what can only be described as cowardice, Miyu was supposed to face Lilliana, but ducked out, tried to fake an injury, and ended up having Clover take her spot. Lilliana was not prepared for fighting Clover instead of Miyu, and as a result, Clover picked up the win. In a line contention match for the tag team titles, it was supposed to be the Grand Line Divas versus Grand Line Divas versus Firelights versus Blades of the Aegis. But the Blades of the Aegis were taken out by, I can only assume, the Venom Vixens, Jury and Harley Quinn, who weaseled their way to a victory and earned themselves a #1 contendership and a shot at the Tag Team Championships. From weaseling their way into a match to absolutely decimating in their match, Jay Warlen absolutely destroyed Joe Hendry. Like, that's all I need to say. That's it. Bayonetta, in a fatal 4-way matchup, picks up the win over Hina, Becky Lynch, and Samus. Dominating for a lot of the matchup. They tried to work together to take her out, but wasn't able to. Pinning Samus once Bayonetta got the win. And in the main event, Sephiroth and Sukuna, we thought it was going to be a decimation of Nathan. Instead, it's a decimation of Cloud. Sephiroth and Sukuna picked up the win. Let's go ahead and take a look at the news. Jay Warlen, yeah, we saw that. Robin suffered an injury. We saw that. Arrow got cleared, and the catch is cleared as well. Good for him. Now then, let's go to the next show. What on Earth was UK book? Arrow and Sakura versus the tag champs. Okay then. Art of Violence versus the Twin Dragons. Marin and Moon Mage versus Stephanie Vaquer and Julia. Alrighty then. Very interesting. Ashi Akubara versus Camilla. It would be Kokiji versus Ryomen in a battle of Danganronpa V3 characters. Cassius Bright versus Splendid. Now, where have I seen that before? Did we have an attempted Marin Moon versus Vaquer Julia before? We did, and didn't count out. Elias versus Ryan would be our next matchup. No? No. I don't think they'd even be able to work together in the slightest. Lilliana and Miyu definitely wouldn't be able to work together. That ain't happening. Panette versus Clover. Yeah, 2K, are you high? Like, dang. 2K does not know. 2K doesn't know, y'all. And in the main event, no. No, Joe Hendry died. Joe Hendry died in that matchup against Jay Warlen. That's a promo. We still can't have that again. Jay's just gonna kill him. Jay's just gonna kill him again. That would have been the show 2K booked, and that's probably the most high it's ever been. Let's take a look at the power rankings. What the crud are you still doing at number 1? Roman Reigns is still at number 1, despite the fact he hasn't even competed in a bit. Arrow number 2, Cassius Bright 3, Chie 4, Mondo, Bowser, Yuffie, Jury, Elias, Dirty Dom, Flair, Sephiroth, Bayonetta, Stephanie Vaquer, Peach, Jay, Ryan, M. Bison, Clover, and Gonta. Round out your top 20. Ryan Shogun at 21, and there's Carl. Sheesh. Big momentum shifters. I'm annoyed at 2K not letting Flair win. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, you guys can go on and say it right now. Dom's top 10, he's coming out now. Oh, dang. Dirty Dom. Yeah, y'all can go out of character now. Well, I think we know one important thing. Never restart. Never restart a match. Ever. Because 2K will then go ahead and not let us have fun. That's all I'm gonna do. And you know what? Just so I don't forget. One-on-one. We are going to do this now. You don't want this? Well, fine. One of your competitors dies. We're doing this now. Just so I just don't forget. You sure that. Shovel. I'm just doing this now so I don't forget. Hey, you know what? Sure. Go dance on the ring too. We're just gonna do this right now for one-on-one matches and two-on-two matches because every time I try to do this, I forget. So we're doing it like this. Remember the entrances? I will remember to do that. That will be done after this one. I will not forget to that. I will not forget to do that one that time. Yeah, take one there, why not? And yeah, get a chocolate. Get a chocolate underneath the ring. 20 pounds. Okay, let me make sure I remember that. Right. Yeah, we'll do the entrances and all that. There we go. Finally, now those are actually dealt with. We have the one-on-one and the two-on-two tag matches now with 20 pounds. That'll be what's going on going forward. Not gonna lie, I thought you said there was chocolate under the ring. If there was chocolate underneath the ring, I would have gone and got it. Actually, do I want to do something right now? Or do I want to wait until after the show? So remember when I talked about that announcement that I had? I don't know if I want to do it right now or right after the show, because I could do it right now. What do you guys want? Do you want me to do it now? Want me to switch to in character and do it, or do you want me to do it after? Right, there we go. After, do we? What's Rey Mysterio doing? Because I'm an indecisive boy. Now, after show. After shoot. Y'all can start filling that in. I'm gonna, if we do it, I'm gonna get myself set up to do it. Because my things like, no, I don't want boards. Where are you? Take this. Save this. I'll put it in here for now, but I'll just do it later. Okay, what have y'all been doing? 60%. Okay. Let's see if I can do it. I can. Okay. It's there. In the center. Right there. Okay. Then let's react in chat. Alright. Alright, so polls ended. 60-40 for now or later. 60% of you said now, 40% of you said later. Sorry to the 40% of you, we're doing it now. So, let me go ahead and get myself back into character real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got one more thing to talk about before we go. We've got ourselves champions here in the GWE. We crowned them last week. We've had big opportunities, but things are about to get a little bit bigger. Because I am officially ready to announce this. The GWE is about to get themselves a very interesting night coming up in just a little while. Because in December, December the 15th, to be precise, the GWE will be proud to present its very first pay-per-view event. Ladies and gentlemen, me and the team here at the GWE are proud to inform you about our first pay-per-view coming up on December 15th. That's where you take a look at the screen right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Deep Freeze is official. Deep Freeze will be the first pay-per-view of the GWE. December 15th. Titles will be on the line. And something a little special will also take place. A few things, actually, will be quite special on Deep Freeze. So, y'all can look forward to that. December 15th. It will be Deep Freeze. There it goes. Y'all can go back to out of character now. I'll put up the audio again. There we go. 14 days after my birthday, sure is, Polka. Good to see that, December 15th. Deep Freeze. Dang it, Wisteria. Woo again. Feels good to get that one out there. Deep Freeze, ladies and gentlemen. December 15th. Mark your calendars, because it's going to be a fun one. Also, there may be something special about Deep Freeze that I'll also talk about later on. I already said it in the... I didn't say it in the in-character announcement, but I'll talk about it after stream because it's something pretty important. Well, that's gonna do it for me. That's gonna do it for us here in the GWE. It's about that time to get ourselves out of here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Next week, another edition of Monday Night Voltage. So, have a good rest of your night, and I will see you all later. Peace.